So, let's talk about weddings. Not just any weddings, but the kind that can make an entire continent pause, take notice, and join in the celebration. Weddings are universal, but the way they're celebrated in Africa is something truly extraordinary, an experience that goes far beyond the simple exchange of vows. In many places around the world, a wedding is a relatively simple affair. You might have a ceremony in a church or a garden, a reception with some cake, a few toasts, and then everyone heads home before midnight. It's a lovely day, but it's often just that, a day. A moment for the couple, their close friends, and family to mark a new beginning. But in Africa, a wedding is a whole other level of event. It's not just about two people deciding they like each other enough to share a Netflix account. No. This is a huge community affair. It's like the World Cup, but with more aunties and better food. Imagine a celebration so big, so vibrant, that it feels like the entire region is pulsing with excitement. The energy is contagious, the colors are dazzling, and the music never seems to stop. The entire village, sometimes even neighboring villages, gets involved. It's a moment where two families, two histories, and sometimes two entire clans come together to create something new. The sense of togetherness is overwhelming. People travel from far and wide, sometimes journeying for days just to be part of the festivities. It's a reunion, a homecoming, and a celebration all rolled into one. You're not just marrying a person, you're marrying their entire family tree. Every uncle, aunt, cousin, and distant relative is suddenly part of your life. The connections run deep, and the bonds formed at these weddings can last a lifetime. It's a merging of lineages, a blending of stories, and a promise that goes far beyond the couple at the center of it all. The reason it's such a massive deal is that marriage has always been about more than just love. It's about unity, strength, and continuation. It's about building bridges between families, creating alliances, and ensuring that traditions are passed down from one generation to the next. Every ritual, every blessing, every shared meal is a thread in the fabric of community life. Think about it. In the past, these unions were strategic. They were about forming alliances, ensuring peace between communities, and securing the future of the tribe. Marriages could end feuds, unite kingdoms, and bring prosperity. Even today, echoes of these traditions remain, as families come together to negotiate, to bless, and to celebrate. It was the original social network, connecting people long before the internet was even a thought. These gatherings are where news is shared, friendships are rekindled, and new relationships are formed. The wedding becomes a hub of connection, a place where everyone is reminded of their place in the wider community. When two people get married, it's a promise that strengthens everyone. The whole community invests in that promise, which is why they all show up to celebrate, advise, and sometimes judge your dance moves. There's laughter, there's teasing, and there's a sense of shared responsibility for the couple's future happiness. It's a beautiful, chaotic, and deeply meaningful process. The noise, the music, the endless greetings, it can feel overwhelming, but it's all part of the magic. Every moment is filled with significance, from the first dance to the last song of the night. You see, a wedding in Africa is a public declaration. It's the community's way of saying, we see you, we support you, we are with you on this journey. The couple stands before their people, not just as individuals, but as representatives of their families, their histories, and their hopes for the future. It's a social contract witnessed by everyone. The vows are not just promises to each other, but to the entire community. Everyone present becomes a guardian of that promise, a witness to the new chapter that's beginning. The elders are there to give their blessings and wisdom, pouring out advice from decades of their own experiences. Their words carry weight, and their presence is a reminder of the generations that have come before. They offer guidance, encouragement, and sometimes a gentle warning or two. The young people are there to see how it's done, learning the traditions and dreaming of their own day. They watch with wide eyes, soaking in every detail, every song, every dance. For them, it's a glimpse into the future, a lesson in what it means to belong. It's a living, breathing lesson in culture and belonging. The rituals, the music, the food, all of it is a way of teaching, of passing down values and stories that have shaped the community for generations. It's history in motion, alive and vibrant. It's a festival that reminds everyone of who they are and where they come from, all centered around two people starting a new life. The celebration is a tapestry of old and new, tradition and innovation, all woven together in a way that feels both timeless and fresh. And let's be honest, it's also a fantastic excuse for a multi-day party. I mean, who doesn't love that? The festivities can stretch on, with each day bringing new events, new outfits, and new reasons to dance. It's a marathon of joy, a celebration that refuses to be rushed. The celebrations can go on for days, filled with music, dancing, and food that will make you want to slap your mama. There are feasts that seem endless, tables groaning under the weight of delicacies, and the sound of laughter echoing late into the night. Every meal is a chance to connect, to share stories, and to make memories. It's a marathon of joy. The energy never dips, the smiles never fade, and the sense of togetherness only grows stronger with each passing hour. It's a time when worries are set aside, and everyone is swept up in the happiness of the moment. This isn't just a ceremony, it's a full-blown experience, a rite of passage that marks a significant shift in social status for the couple. They move from being individuals to being recognized as a new family unit, with all the rights, responsibilities, and respect that come with it. They are no longer just individuals. They are a new family unit, a new pillar of the community. Their union is celebrated not just for what it means to them, but for what it means to everyone around them. It's a source of pride, of hope, and of continuity. And that, my friends, is something worth celebrating with every beat of the drum and every step of the dance. Because in Africa, a wedding isn't just about two people. It's about everyone. It's about the past, the present, and the future, all coming together in one unforgettable celebration. Africa is a massive continent, right? It's not one country. In fact, it's made up of over 50 nations, each with its own unique history, languages, and customs. From the golden sands of the Sahara in the north, to the lush rainforests of the Congo, and the sweeping savannas of the south, Africa is a tapestry of cultures and traditions that have evolved over thousands of years. When it comes to weddings, this diversity truly shines. So you can bet the wedding traditions are incredibly diverse. Each region, each country, and even each ethnic group has its own way of celebrating love and union. Some ceremonies are grand and colorful, with hundreds of guests, while others are intimate and deeply spiritual. The variety is simply breathtaking. What happens at a wedding in Nigeria is completely different from a wedding in Ethiopia or South Africa. In fact, even within a single country, you might find dozens of different wedding customs, each reflecting the values and beliefs of the people who practice them. It's a reminder that Africa is not a monolith, but a continent bursting with creativity and tradition. In some parts of West Africa, for example, the groom and his friends have to go to the bride's family home and essentially beg for her hand. This isn't just a formality, it's a lively, sometimes theatrical event that brings both families together. The groom and his entourage might sing, dance, or even perform skits to prove their sincerity and good intentions. It's a playful ceremony, full of jokes and negotiations. The bride's family might tease the groom, asking him tricky questions or making humorous demands. It's all in good fun, but it also serves an important purpose. It allows both families to bond and sets the tone for a joyful union. The bride's family might even bring out other women, all covered up, and ask the groom to identify his true love. This tradition is both a test and a celebration, a way to show that the groom truly knows and cherishes his bride. The laughter and excitement that fill the room are unforgettable. It's like a game show, but with much higher stakes. The whole community gets involved, cheering the groom on or playfully heckling him if he hesitates. These moments create memories that last a lifetime and remind everyone that marriage is not just about two people, but about bringing families and communities together. Then you travel down to Southern Africa, and you find traditions like lobola. This is a custom that's deeply rooted in the culture and history of the region, and it's still practiced today, though it has evolved over time. Lobola is more than just a transaction. It's a meaningful ritual that marks the beginning of a new chapter for both families. This is often misunderstood as just buying a wife, but it's so much more complex and beautiful than that. Lobola is about respect, gratitude, and the joining of two lineages. It's a way for the groom's family to show their appreciation for the bride's upbringing and to honor the family that raised her. Lobola is a process of negotiation between the two families, usually involving the groom's family giving a gift, traditionally cattle, to the bride's family. In modern times, this might be money or other valuable items, but the spirit remains the same. The negotiations can take hours or even days, with elders from both sides discussing the terms and sharing stories. It's not a payment for the bride. Instead, it's a way to honor her family and to acknowledge the important role they've played in her life. The handshake at the end of the negotiation is a powerful symbol of agreement and mutual respect. It's a gesture of thanks and respect to her family for raising her. The gifts are presented with humility and gratitude, and the ceremony is often filled with emotion as both families reflect on the journey that has brought them together. It's a way of saying, we value this union, and we are committed to joining our families. The celebration that follows is a testament to the strength of these new bonds, with music, dancing, and feasting that can last for days. It's a bridge built between two clans, a symbol of creating new bonds. The wedding becomes a community event, with neighbors, friends, and extended family all coming together to witness and support the couple. In East Africa, you might see something completely different. The Maasai, for example, have their own unique customs that reflect their values and way of life. Their weddings are vibrant, filled with color, music, and rituals that have been passed down for generations. Among the Maasai people of Kenya and Tanzania, the wedding ceremony involves the father of the bride spitting on her head and chest as a blessing. While this might seem unusual to outsiders, it's a deeply meaningful gesture in Maasai culture, symbolizing good luck and a prosperous future. Now I know what you're thinking. Spitting? It might sound strange, but in the Maasai worldview, spitting is a way to bestow blessings and ward off bad spirits. It's a tradition that's both ancient and heartfelt. But in their culture, it's a profound symbol of good fortune and a blessing for rain and prosperity. The entire community gathers to witness this moment, and the sense of unity and shared hope is palpable. It's a way of giving his daughter the best possible start in her new life. The father's blessing is a powerful reminder of the love and support that surrounds the couple as they begin their journey together. Every culture has its own unique language of blessing, and this is one of the most powerful. Whether it's a spoken prayer, a symbolic gesture, or a shared meal, these rituals connect the past, present, and future in a single moment. It shows that love and respect can be expressed in countless ways. What matters most is the intention behind the gesture, the desire to honor, protect, and uplift the couple as they step into married life. And let's not forget the incredible pre-wedding rituals. These traditions are often just as important as the wedding itself, providing a time for reflection, learning, and connection. In some cultures, the bride spends weeks in seclusion before the wedding, being pampered and taught the ways of being a wife by the elder women of her community. This period is filled with storytelling, song, and the passing down of wisdom from one generation to the next. It's like a spa retreat mixed with a life skills boot camp. The bride is surrounded by love and support, and she emerges from this time feeling confident, cherished, and ready for the responsibilities ahead. She learns everything from cooking special dishes to secrets of a happy marriage. The elders share their own experiences, offering advice on everything from managing a household to nurturing a loving partnership. These traditions are all about preparation, ensuring that the couple is ready not just for the wedding day, but for the lifetime that follows. The wisdom imparted during these rituals is a priceless gift, one that will guide the couple through the joys and challenges of married life. It's a deep investment in the success of the marriage from the very beginning. Across Africa, these traditions remind us that a wedding is not just a celebration, it's the foundation of a new family, built on love, respect, and the strength of community. The clothing at an African wedding is more than just a pretty outfit. It's a living tapestry, woven with the threads of history, family, and identity. When you see a bride and groom dressed in their traditional attire, you're not just witnessing a fashion statement. You're seeing the embodiment of generations of culture and meaning, all coming together in a single, unforgettable moment. It's a story. Every color, every pattern, every piece of fabric is packed with meaning. The choices made in what to wear are never random. They are deliberate, thoughtful, and deeply symbolic. The fabric itself might be hand-woven by local artisans, using techniques passed down through families for centuries. The patterns could represent the couple's tribe, their family's achievements, or even blessings for their future together. In Ghana, couples often wear matching outfits made from kente cloth. This isn't just about looking coordinated for the big day. Kente is a fabric that carries immense cultural weight. It's a symbol of unity, pride, and shared heritage. When a couple chooses to wear kente, they are honoring their ancestors and making a public declaration of their bond. The intricate patterns and vibrant colors of the kente aren't random. They represent things like royalty, wealth, and spiritual purity. Each color has its own meaning: gold for status and serenity, green for renewal, blue for harmony, and red for passion or sacrifice. The patterns themselves might tell stories of historical events, proverbs, or the values the couple wishes to carry into their marriage. When the couple wears matching kente, they are making a powerful visual statement. They are saying, "We are one. We share one story now." Their union is not just a private affair, but a merging of families, lineages, and destinies. The matching outfits are a way to show the world that they are stepping into this new chapter together, side by side. It's a beautiful, silent language that everyone at the wedding understands. The guests, dressed in their own vibrant attire, become part of this visual conversation. The colors and styles worn by the community reflect their support, their joy, and their shared sense of belonging. And the music. The music is the heartbeat of the celebration. It's not just background noise from a DJ's playlist. It's a living, breathing force that brings everyone together, setting the pace for the day's emotions, from the solemnity of the ceremony to the wild joy of the reception. Traditional African wedding music is live, energetic, and full of purpose. Musicians play instruments that have been part of their culture for generations: drums, koras, balafons, and more. Each instrument adds its own voice to the celebration, creating a soundscape that is both ancient and alive. The drums are a key part of this. The rhythms aren't just for dancing. They communicate messages, tell stories of the family's histories, and call upon ancestral spirits to bless the union. The beat of the drum is like a pulse that connects everyone in the room, reminding them of their shared roots and the power of community. The songs, often sung by the women, are filled with praise for the bride and groom, advice for their future, and joyful exclamations. These songs are more than entertainment. They are a form of oral tradition, passing down wisdom and blessings from one generation to the next. It's a symphony of community support, played out loud for all to hear. The voices of the guests, the laughter, the clapping, and the singing all blend together, creating an atmosphere of unity and shared happiness. In these moments, everyone is family. Of course, you can't have music without dancing. The dance floor becomes a stage where stories are told, relationships are celebrated, and the energy of the day is released in joyful movement. And the dances are not just random movements. Each step has a purpose. Some dances are meant to honor the ancestors, others to celebrate fertility, prosperity, or the joining of two families. The choreography is often learned from a young age, connecting each generation to those who came before. In Zulu culture in South Africa, for example, the families of the bride and groom will have a dance-off. This isn't just for fun. It's a ritual that allows each family to showcase their pride, their unity, and their readiness to welcome new members. It's a friendly but fierce competition, a way of showing off the strength, unity, and spirit of each family. The energy is electric, with cheers and laughter filling the air as each side tries to outdo the other, all in the spirit of love and togetherness. It's a joyful battle that celebrates the coming together of two powerful clans. The dance-off is more than entertainment. It's a symbolic merging of histories, a way to honor the past while stepping boldly into the future. The dances tell stories of hunts, harvests, and history. Through movement, dancers reenact the triumphs and challenges of their ancestors, keeping their stories alive for the next generation. They are a physical expression of the community's identity and pride, a way to pass on traditions to the next generation. Elders often teach the younger ones the steps, ensuring that the culture remains vibrant and unbroken. Even the small details are rich with symbolism. The jewelry, the accessories, and the little touches all carry stories of their own. A necklace might be a family heirloom, passed down from mother to daughter, or a bracelet might be crafted specifically for the occasion, imbued with blessings and hopes for the future. Think about the jewelry, the beads, and the body art. Each piece is chosen with care, often handmade and unique to the bride. The colors and materials used can signify everything from fertility and prosperity to protection and spiritual guidance. In many cultures, the bride is adorned with specific beads that signify her new status as a married woman. These beads are more than decoration. They are a badge of honor, a sign that she is stepping into a new role within her family and community. For Swahili weddings along the East African coast, the bride's hands and feet are decorated with intricate henna patterns. The process of applying the henna is a ceremony in itself, often involving the bride's closest friends and family, laughter, music, and storytelling. These beautiful designs are not just for show. They are symbols of beauty, womanhood, and celebration. The patterns can include motifs that represent fertility, joy, and the hope for a happy marriage. For the bride, the henna is a reminder of her roots and the love that surrounds her as she enters this new chapter. Every single element of the wedding, from the grandest dance to the smallest bead, is a piece of a larger cultural puzzle, a celebration of history, community, and love. African weddings are not just about two people coming together. They are about families, ancestors, and the entire community joining in a joyful affirmation of life and tradition. Each moment, each ritual, and each detail is a living testament to the enduring power of culture and the beauty of shared celebration. So what happens when these ancient traditions meet the 21st century? You get the ultimate remix. Today's African weddings are a fantastic blend of old and new. Young couples have grown up with global influences, watching Hollywood movies and scrolling through Instagram, but they also have a deep respect for their roots, so they find creative ways to honor both. A couple might have a traditional ceremony one day, complete with all the cultural rituals, and then have a modern white wedding the next day, with the classic white dress and tuxedo. It's the best of both worlds. This blending creates something truly unique and personal. You might see a bride walk down the aisle in a stunning white gown that has been beautifully accented with traditional fabric, like Ankara or Kente. Or a groom might wear a sharp modern suit paired with traditional beads or a cultural hat. It's a way for the couple to say, we are proud of where we come from, and we are also excited about where we are going. It's a visual representation of their identity as modern Africans, connected to a rich past and looking toward a global future. The ceremonies themselves are also changing. While deep-rooted customs like lobola are still practiced, the process might be adapted for modern life. Instead of cattle, the gift might be cash or other modern items. The negotiations might happen over WhatsApp before the families meet in person. Technology and tradition are finding ways to work together. The essence of the ritual showing respect and uniting families remains the same, but the execution is updated for today's world. It shows the incredible adaptability and resilience of these cultural practices. Ultimately, this fusion is why African weddings are still so special today. They are not static relics of the past. They are living, evolving celebrations that reflect the dynamic nature of the continent itself. They honor the wisdom of the elders while embracing the dreams of the youth. They are a powerful reminder that you can create a beautiful future without forgetting the beauty of your past. A modern African wedding is a vibrant, joyful, and deeply meaningful event. It's a testament to love, family, and the enduring power of culture in a constantly changing world.